Hello, my Sagittarius friends. This is Molly with Soul School Tarot and Astrology. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I've got a reading for the full moon in Virgo for my Sagittarius sun, moon, and rising signs. Welcome if it's your first time. If it is not, then welcome back. I'm really happy to be here with you guys. This reading is going to be, like I said, for the period following the Virgo full moon. I do these every 2 weeks, so it's going to be from March 9th until the 23rd. And you guys, this Virgo full moon Virgo is a sign that's ruled by Mercury, and guess what? On the same day, Mercury is going to go direct, okay? So no more retrograde. We are going to be in a shadow period through the end of March, but we also have a lot of great things going on, okay? We've got the sun moving into Aries, the spring equinox on the 19th. So, I mean, we're literally like wrapping up this astrological year, okay? Wrapping it up, okay? Saturn's going to move out of Capricorn also on the 21st into Aquarius. That's going to lighten our load a little bit, just karmically speaking. I forgot to clear these from the last reading, so let's throw those in there and get them all shuffled up, okay? All the information that you need to book a personal reading with me is below. You guys, 20-minute video readings. It's about like what I put out for the new and full moons. Those are only 20 bucks, okay? Hit me up. It's really easy to do, okay? And if you throw in some of your birth info, I might give you some astrological insights. So let me know what you want. Let me know what you need, okay? I'm here for you, all right? Like I said, all the information is below. Check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Definitely check out the astro forecast for this Virgo full moon. And then if for some reason this doesn't resonate with you, then go peek around, see what I've got out there. There are dates and signs on most of my readings, but ultimately, like, those are just guides, okay? That's the intended audience at the intended time that I perform the reading, but oftentimes you will stumble upon a message that is meant for you if you just trust your intuition. So I'm going to start off, with my Moonology Oracle deck. Did I have a flipper? I had a flipper. Ooh, your dreams need a practical plan. I've seen this one before. I'm like, you know me. I've got like 18 new decks. Whenever I see a card I've seen before, I'm just like, oh, it's you again. I'm just kidding, okay? But I have had this deck for a long time, and I've not been using the book that came along with it. So that's what I'm going to do this time. Let's take a peek at that. A full moon in Taurus. By the way, Virgo is coming into Taurus tomorrow. You guys know I'm a Sagittarius rising, but I'm I can't say words. I'm a Taurus sun, so I'm excited about that. Your dreams need a practical plan, okay? Now, Sagittarius, you are the wisest of the fire signs, okay? So if anybody's gonna have a plan, it should be you. Let's see what this says. Aw, you guys, write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. That's a Taurus thing to do. All right. All right. So additional meanings for this card. Ooh, chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. I feel like that's really relevant for you guys. Okay. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. And then also, you guys, there's just a bunch of energy, a bunch of things here about Taurus being lazy. And that's real. Okay, so some of you guys might be feeling just kind of weighed down by your own, like, it's almost like a lack of energy that comes from a prolonged state of inertia. All right, so in other words, you feel like you can't move just because you haven't been moving in a long time. So get up and move around. See if that helps you out, okay? But your dreams at this time do need a practical plan, okay? Let's find out more about that. You guys, they're calling me to the colors on the card. The pink and green are they represent the heart chakra. So I really feel like for some of you guys, when it says your dreams need a practical plan, oh, hey, we got Queen of Swords. She comes up with practical plans. For some of you guys, what this means is that, like, you have an idea that you want to move forward with, and you have all the ambition and everything, but for some of you guys, it's not really 100% in alignment with your heart. Also, completely childish, irrelevant, off topic. Doesn't it look like he's kind of farting? Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Okay. It does. It looks like he's got a little like poof. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't even delight in fart jokes. I just felt like that one needed to come out. Hello. All right, I'm gonna stop being a dork now. But come on, Sagittarius, you guys you know how essential a sense of humor is, especially if we're talking about something kind of deep. Okay, so your dreams and your practical plan. We got the Queen of Swords on the table. Let's see what else is gonna come out of the Cosmic Tarot. This Ace of Wands has been on the bottom of the deck, and he's flipping. No. No, sorry. You guys, I don't mean to be a bitch, but I'm not going to do the same fucking reading again. I'm so sorry. 555. Instability. Alright. I did give these a really good shuffle, but those two cards came out way too close in proximity to one another in my last reading, so I'm going to go ahead and give this another shuffle. Give it a little wash. Ooh, look who else is turned up in there. That's your card. And I was about to say that, yeah, that's what the Queen of Swords is good at, is just kind of like cutting things out. Okay, the Death card, or as I like to call this one, the Death Be Not Proud card. It's just like, yeah, I can put it into things. I'm not scared. He's got a sword as well. Okay. Alrighty. So it looks like this, I feel like this Mercury retrograde season kind of brought up something that you're not really willing to deal with. You don't want to be dealing with anymore. Two of Cups reversed right there. Maybe it was a relationship. But here's the thing. You got the brain and you got the beauty, by the way. Might I say, you're looking fine there, Sagittarius. But is this in alignment? What you're doing right now, is it really in alignment with your heart? Because that's what it comes down to, Sagittarius, okay? You can be really, really, really ambitious about something, have this amazing idea, cut all the cords from the past and be ready to move forward with it. But if you're ignoring whatever stake your heart has in the situation, you're going to get halfway down that path and abandon it. Because if your heart's not in it, what's the point? You know I'm right. Okay? Maybe that's a Sagittarius thing, because I've been realizing that about myself, you guys. Side note, information I wasn't really going to put out there, but I am very seriously, I've got about 60 days to make a very serious decision about my future. All right? And there's, keeping with the status quo, and then there's pursuing something different. And I'm like, you know what? The status quo, man, it's just got some benefits. It's just, I think I'll just go ahead and commit to the status quo for another year because, it's just, it's going to take care of me. And then I said to myself, yeah, you know what? Actually, your heart's not in it. What's going to happen is you're going to bail at the last minute because you realize your heart's not in it. It's not authentic. It's not aligned with you. That is what is important for you, Sagittarius. So whatever it is that you're heading towards, it's got to be in alignment with who you are as a person. I'm looking at the clock right now, and my own personal number is on the clock right now. That's why I know part of this message is for me. If you're looking at a plan moving forward and you're like, oh, I'll take the safe way, or I'll take this way that I'm just sure, I'm just going to take this safe way. Stop and ask, does your heart really want that? Because you're going to have to drag it along kicking and screaming if it doesn't. Okay? They're still coming out. They're just going where they need to go. Okay? We have two queens on the table. Yes, and they are both you. Okay? So we have the Death and the Magician. Also, the fact that there's two people smooching in the garden behind her and she's holding up that sword like that, y'all may have cut somebody off. A romantic situation. I can't stop hiccuping. A romantic situation, and it could be because they were unfaithful. Or that could just be you thinking about the idea of being in a relationship right now and being like, nah, I got my bird, I got my flower, I got my sword. I don't need all that nonsense, okay? So this death card is nothing but a good sign, okay? Whatever it is that you're releasing, whatever it is that you're letting go, I commend you for it, okay? And this magician is you looking at the next thing. Well, what's the next thing going to be? Okay? What's the next thing going to be? Well, it needs a practical plan. We got that from the Oracle card coming out front, all right? So this place where you're at right now, you're taking stock. You're assessing some of the paths that you've gone down. This is you knowing what you're capable of, knowing what you're worthy of, looking at the resources available to you and how you can put them to best use. But you're also looking at like maybe paths that you went down in the past and how they did not yield much fruit. Because that's what she wants. She wants her fruit trees to be growing. Why is she hanging out in a swamp? It just looks kind of swampy. Anyways, she deserves some fruit trees. Okay, that's what the Queen of Pentacles should have. Okay, because she's very abundant. All right, very successful, very grounded, money-minded. It could be male or female. All right, but I believe that both of these queens are you. Okay. Let's go to Bianco Nero. Ooh, just in the middle of the deck, just I cut the deck and there's the Two of Cups, all right? Are you guys thinking about maybe a new relationship and thinking logically and practically, well, here are the things that I put into relationships in the past and here's the way that worked out for me. Okay, because the Seven of Pentacles, I never get the sense of failure from the Seven of Pentacles. I get, because even though that's the key word that comes on this card sometimes, okay? Sometimes that's just the key word for this card is failure. And I don't get that sense typically. I will get a sense of like a feeling of failure sometimes if it comes up reversed, but this card, you guys, he's looking at what he's done with his pentacles. And he's thrown them into essentially this swamp. Remember I said, why does it look like she's hanging out at the swamp? Can you see that behind her? I don't think you can. There's like a dock. Okay. But this is her, and she's thinking back. She's like, you know what? I know my worth, and I look at what I've invested that in the past. And it did not work out. Okay. So this Ace of Pentacles, you're thinking about something new, okay? What is something new that I can invest in that's not going to end up just like sinking into the mud like those things in the past have done, okay? I want to know what died. Thank you so much, Divine Spirits of Love and Light, Archangels, Ancestors, Allies, and Guides, for being here with me today, for all the guidance and protection that you offer us on a daily basis, for helping me to channel these messages to my collective. Right now we're looking for clarification for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Thank you so much, Spirit. So look at this Death card. Ooh. Eek! Ouch! Yep, it was an unfulfilling emotional situation. Like I've been hinting at, probably a relationship. She's looking at it's in it. She's like, cut, not doing that anymore because it did not fulfill me. Okay, but what you got to make sure of is that whatever you're moving towards in the future is fulfilling to you. Okay, this was a stuck energy. Y'all don't like that. Sagittarius does not want to be weighed down, does not want to be slowed down. No, thank you. Please move on. Okay, can I see what this Magician energy is all about? Okay, so what are you manifesting? What up? What up, Sagittarius? You got your eye on somebody? It's a King of Wands. Like, perfect match. Perfect match. We don't have a Queen of Wands on the table, but the King of Wands. Okay, this either could be you're dreaming. This is visualization. When you have a Seven of Cups, oops, you have a Seven of Cups come up next to the Magician card, you're visualizing. Who's this King of Wands, though? Okay, are you imagining yourself moving from a feminine, a receptive, into a masculine or assertive energy, or you got your eye on some shirtless bohonk. Look at that. Ooh, hello, upper arms. Okay. And look, he's got that lion like sleeping and shit. I don't know, man. That's a sexy kind of strong. You guys, I'm gonna just let you know, Leo did that to me. Was it Leo? I don't know. Somebody threw a king of cups at me. He was making eyes at me. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'm just looking cute these days. Do we shuffle? We shuffle more. All right. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, because this is, I mean, it's kind of coming out pretty clear cut, you guys. All right. You're leaving behind the situation that wasn't going anywhere, and you're looking at this sexy new option, and maybe the sexy new option is a sexy new you. Yeah, you're coming out of a space where your vision was restricted. Does that make sense? Okay. But you're solving problems, okay? This, you reviewing the past, you're breaking away from thought patterns that kept you stuck in a situation you did not love. And you guys, what just dropped out on the table with the Ten of Cups? Ooh, it's the Sun reversed, okay? So to me, I feel like this most recent situation left you a little hazy on what your vision of happiness is. Remember how I said this pink and green is all about making sure that when you move forward, whatever you do, it's in alignment with your heart, with what your heart really wants. What your heart really wants is illustrated in the Ten of Cups. Whatever your particular heart wants are, okay? It's represented by the rainbow, by the cups, by everything, all right? This Sun card, though, they want me to pay attention to the fact that there's two people here. And they're not talking. There's not clarity between them. Okay? So two things are happening to me. Which, by the way, this is her. This figure that's all, this figure that's all bound up in the Eight of Swords, she gets out and is able to enjoy this rainbow, okay, in our outcome. But what's blocking it is this Sun reversed. You guys, it wants to pull me in two different directions. There might be, is there any closure here that's needed from this unsatisfying situation before you move forward? And it may just be, look how I switched those. It may just be in reference to what is your vision of happiness, okay? These are the Egyptian fortune-telling cards. Did I say Egyptian? I don't know what I said. It's Gypsy. Okay. And I know it's not a Romani approved term, but you guys, my Romani ancestors are okay with it. All right. It's what it says on the box, okay? I'm not making up words. But I love this. It's just this, yeah. I got them like $10 online. Okay. All right. I want to find out about this Sun reverse. I just want to get something. Yes. Ooh, jealousy reversed and loss. Okay. You guys remember how I said I thought that she might be, she might have left a situation because somebody put her into a third party situation? Mm-hmm. So there's still some things from this episode in the past that you need to gain clarity on before you can move forward. Okay? If there was a third party situation, any jealousy you have for that person, let it go. It's not about you. It is not about you. If somebody left you for somebody else, they left you for somebody easier. This is real. This is the channel message coming through right now. If they left you for somebody else, it's because your standards were too challenging for them. And that doesn't mean there's something wrong with you, Sagittarius. That means there's something wrong with them. They left so that they could be with somebody who didn't make them grow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But guess what about this King? Well, he grown, honey. He grown. All right. He's grown. So you just have to take some of your issues, whatever issues, and I feel like at this point in time, you're like, yeah, I can see that. It says jealousy reversed. It could be jealousy, insecurity, trust issues that's still tied to this situation that otherwise you have successfully cut out. And I'm proud of you, Sagittarius, okay? But I see you manifesting this King of Wands energy. This may be somebody you know. This may just be the ideal of the kind of person that you want to come and fulfill this 10 of Cups image with you. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna get advice from William Shakespeare. No judge me, you guys. It's like, it's my new favorite deck. It's just a William Shakespeare poker deck. It's got quotes on every card. And you may not know this, but in addition to being an astrologer and tarot reader, at one point in time in my life, I almost became a Shakespeare scholar, but I couldn't stand the people. That's realness. It's not even that I couldn't stand the people. I didn't want to live in academia. I'm so glad I broke away. Anyways, let me get back into my nerd phase with these Shakespeare cards and see what Willie's got to say. Yes, yes, yes. I love this for you. Not only is this the Four of ooh, wait, what is it? It's the Four of Spades. Okay. Which is being at peace with the situation. But you guys, whoever this is that left you for something easier, or if it, you know, like you, I know you're not even that caught up about it because you done already went through the Death card, but listen to this. The robbed that smiles steals something from the thief. The fact that you are not sitting around moping over this other person, you're actually like, I feel like that person wants you to be moping about them, and you're not. You're like, guess what, bitch? I'm not doing that for you. I'm gonna cut my losses. I'm gonna start envisioning something new. I'm gonna look at the hand that I played in the past. I'm going to clarify my vision of what happiness is, and then I'm gonna move forward. Your dreams need a practical plan, but that's what it is to manifest. That's what the magician does. You get a dream and you get a practical plan and you manifest that shit, okay? Pardon my language, but you guys, you got me really excited, okay? So my fellow Sagittarians, I think it's going to be a great round for you, okay? If you need something personal, definitely hit me up. But otherwise, like, yo, all right? You are walking on sunshine. That song just popped in my head. Maybe I'll go sing it at karaoke tonight, all right? I'll catch you guys later. I love you lots.